It's so great to see how much good work is being done in our community. Speaking of community involvement, our next segment is Spirit of Innovation's Arts Across America First Community Roundtable. This is where we invite guests to sit down with us and discuss meaningful topics that affect us all.
Today, we'll be talking about diversity, equity, and inclusion with two community stakeholders. Julie No is a seasoned State Farm agent, and Nicole Albrecht is the founder of Elite Tax Partners. Both of you serve on the chambers, and you're both also on the board of Rancho Damacitas. So welcome, you guys.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So great to have you.
Yeah, we're really glad to have you for this topic. So diversity, I'm going to throw that one a little at you, Julie, as someone who's an entrepreneur as well as an Asian American. How does diversity affect you in growing your business?
Diversity to me is such a big topic, but I think what I would like to talk about on it is the way people value things like how they started their business. Maybe it's money, maybe it's how they grew up. I didn't grow up with very much money, so the way I look at it and the way I value it and how I used it to start my business could be really different than the next person. So for me, diversity comes with understanding that if you value money in a certain way, for example, I'll use debt. Right? I grew up knowing that debt was bad. That's just how my parents taught me. So when I started my business, debt was a very big topic to try to understand and wrap my head around that it's okay to be in debt sometimes when you're in your business. It just depends on the type of debt you're in. That goes a lot, I think, with my clients. I consistently have conversations with them about how they have to talk to their banker, their CPA, and understanding how to run their business with money and using debt in a very good and creative way. But that, I believe, really comes with the diverse background that we all bring to the table as entrepreneurs and business owners.
I love that, how you provide education to further entrepreneurship and do that.
Nicole, you're a single mother with a child on the spectrum, and you're also an entrepreneur. So equity and also, diversity, how do you feel about some of those topics?
So I think being a single mom, I really saw how that played a role in trying to get a job. So when I was 20 years old, I already had a 3-year-old. I got pregnant in high school, and I was really looking for someone that was going to give me an opportunity. I felt like an office job was going to be able to start some sort of career doing something. And I was really fortunate to find a gentleman that not only provided me a job and education, but was able to be flexible because my son had such behavior issues and was on the spectrum. I got called out a lot. I had to pick him up. He was constantly getting kicked out of programs and stuff like that. And so just allowing that flexibility and looking beyond your single mom. But I think single moms have grit and determination. We're good at time management. So there's a lot of skills we can bring to the table if someone's a little bit more flexible.
Well, that's great. I love it as we're talking about breaking barriers, and both of you have done that. You broke your stereotypical barrier as well as being women and entrepreneurs, close to my heart. And that's what we do here is we break down barriers. We work with a population that we try and train them so they can have a future and careers, and that brings in the inclusion. So tell me a little bit about how you include people.
I think that as long as we look at everybody as just one group of who they are, how they can give back, how they can be, an asset to whatever they're doing, I think that to me is inclusive. I guess I don't look at it as this is this person, this is this person.
I think though that we tend to hire people that look and feel like us, whether it's intentional or not. And so we were running Elite Tax Partners, and I looked up and everyone was a 40-ish year old single mom, white female. And I thought, oh, that is limiting where we can, our vision, how we look at the world, everything. Yeah. And so we were really, really intentional, how can we open this up? So since then we have. And so we were really intentional about that.
I love it. And it all starts with conversations like this. And, as we're all members of the chamber, they have a good DEI committee and things that are going on. So we really want to thank you for being here and being part of this conversation. In our next segment, we have SOI team member Aaron Porras.
Aaron's going to take us out and try some yummy food for the next Food Corner.